Okay, it is time for bed, basically. It's 1 a.m. Let's go to bed. I have my demon here to to join us, but he's probably gonna want out later. But and I'm only feeding him on the floor because he is a fucking vacuum and he needs to learn how to slow down. Yeah. Anyway, let's go to bed. Fuck. Shit. Oh, there we go. Okay. Making sure it's on the right fucking face. Whatever. Okay. Fellas, we fucking made it, man. Day 7. Oh, God. You know, if regardless if anyone watches these or not, I still came out of it with amazing ideas. Some I haven't completely gotten. I've had a lot of good ideas, and I've also had like a lot of strength to keep going, and like I didn't doubt myself once this week because I stuck with one thing at a time and I got it done. For the longest time on this channel, oh, I got my snack right there, just hit it. For the longest time that I've had this channel is like 10 years old. It's getting up there, and it's about a decade old. But I mean, for the longest I could remember, I said that completely wrong. I've always been at 19 subscribers, and it's stayed there forever. For years, it stayed 19 subscribers. And for some reason, this year is the year I decided I'm gonna try a little bit harder about YouTube. I'm gonna try. And I would post here and there, get burnt out, not knowing what to do. I would post here and there, get burnt out, not knowing what to do. And I did this over and over and over again. But you know what? It still worked. Even though I got burnt out and I stopped, it still worked. And I went from 19 subscribers to gaining like... Well, let me rephrase subscribers, because it's like, I don't... I gained 19, I was at 19 subscribers, so I gained like more, I've gained like 12 new people that like me, for me, and, that's, even that number is huge. That's a huge number, 12 new people that have discovered me on this platform, liked me for me, and liked my views, liked my perspectives, liked my motivation, liked my discipline, liked how hard I work, liked how I show that I slack, and liked how I'm not perfect, liked how I show the good and the bad, liked all of it about me. And I have nothing but appreciation for those people for accepting me for who I am, and I hope to find more people out there too who are willing to appreciate and respect me for me. It only drives me to be who I want to be and be myself more out in the world, instead of always hiding who I really am in this one lifetime. I don't really have any I grew up with not a lot of friends, or if they were my friends, they weren't very close, or they had other friends that were better than me, and so they would hang out with those people more. And that's just, I really, and the only really friends I had were, like, at the time, were, well, I want to rephrase that. Well, I don't know, you see, I was going to say my brother, but, he's not even around anymore. He's younger than me, but it's like he's already got his own life together, and, he doesn't have time for me, and it's like, dude, you're still a kid, I lost the last 4 years, and it's counting, spending time with my bro, and he was really the only friend I ever had growing up, and it still kind of hurts. It's really personal, and I wish you could see that, like, I want to spend time with just him, because we've missed out on so much growing up, because parents split, and we go our own different ways, I guess. I don't know, but I feel like, no, I don't feel, I know it's factual. We've missed out on so much childhood together, and I just, but I know better not to ask him, because I know he's going to be busy, and I know he's got other things going on, or he's going to try to find a way out of it, or the people around him are going to try to find him a way out of it, so he can be occupied with something else. So that's why I never really ask him, because I know what the answer is going to be. But besides that, I really have not really had any friends ever. I like to socialize, and I don't mind socializing, but I just don't know what it's like to have, like, a real one, like a friend, and someone to back me up, someone to, not shame me, but, like, remind me, hey, you're slacking, bro, I don't have that. I've never had that. That person had to be me. So, I hope that what I gain from YouTube, and I hope what I gain from YouTube is something like that. Like, if I go dark, or if I suddenly stop and I've built a big enough community, I can have people just blow up my phone from my channel, being like, where the fuck is where's the uploads, bro? Because that's what I can see. That's how I see it. Like, damn, these people, they want to know what's going on. That could be a big motivator, and a slap in the face to, like, get the fuck up and do some work. But yeah, I thought I'd rant a lot more, because I can't guarantee that I'm going to be posting or keeping you guys updated on day 7. I just want to say, if you've made it this far, or if you've actually gone back and watched all of them, I just thank you so much. That's all I can say, and I appreciate it. I don't think I'm gonna ask people to subscribe anymore, because I just don't like that. And if it doesn't feel natural, or it's just the meta, it's just, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's your own choice. If you like me, you'll do it, and I don't have to ask. Yeah. made it through the week. I've been busy all week. And the other thing I was going to talk about was I don't like the amount of times I'm posting because I feel like I'm spamming, and I feel like YouTube also thinks that too. It's not giving me the attention I would usually get when I post like shorts or videos. I want to be able to do both, but I think what I'm going to be doing is just be posting like once or twice a day, and that's it. Because, I've proven to myself that I can post over and over and over again, and I found ideas to have, like content stacked up and ready, but I don't know if I want to do that. I could have that bunch of content and have it like posted and have it supply my audience or you guys, all throughout the whole week, maybe even months, maybe year, I don't know. You know what I mean? So, I'm most likely going to be posting some shorts every like 6 hours or so, and trying my best to keep you updated, but if I can't, then I hope you know why. I've made it clear, but I thought I'd make this one a little bit longer, just in case I'm not able to update you guys. But day 7, we've made it through the week. Thank you guys again, but it's not over yet. We got a little bit more left. See you guys in the morning. Good morning, fellas. 11 p.m. I've been awake. I went on a walk, took the dog and everything. Yeah, not much today. I mean, like I said, I was just gonna slow down on the uploading, but still posted the crap. Bittersweet, the album, is on Spotify, and it is on Mass J Topic. So I'll put links down in the description and everything if you guys want to check that out. Yeah, the views have been slow. It's okay. It's alright. But, just gonna slow down just a little bit. I mean, I'm not burnt out by no means, but just enjoyed the good morning here. I got a culture shock, actually. I could talk about that. I had a culture shock while I was walking, and I realized the amount of people on my walk that actually said good morning to me, or like just they just said hi or have a good day. More than I could ever accept, or more than I could ever expect to receive. It's a culture shock because I'm never getting that stuff. And they didn't see me as like a creep or a stranger. They just saw me as a person, and that's why they were comfortable or happy enough to say, hey, what's going on, like have a good day, just quick things like that. It's goes a long way. I mean, the other thing I have to say, it is Sunday, so I don't know, that sucks though. The only nice day, the only time for me to ever get any nice things like that from other people, just quick and short things like that, is on a Sunday, the day of church. It sucks, but I mean, I'm grateful that I even got anything. I just wish I had that every time I went into town, and maybe I wouldn't have so much hatred for it. Or I don't know, maybe the town doesn't suck, just the places I'm going in the town suck. I don't know. Yeah. Just gonna be laying, just relaxing. Day 7, we did it. No more in solitude, I mean. You know. We started out locked in a room because we didn't know what to do. And now we're coming outside every day as usual and just enjoying life. You know? Here on a kind of farm, you know. So yeah. I'll keep uploading. The album is out if you want to check that out. But I'm no longer gonna ask you guys to subscribe. That's gotta be completely up to you. And you know, if you like me, you'll subscribe. You know, it's that simple. If you didn't like or not interested, you're not listening right now. You know, so it's whatever. Yeah. I'll keep you guys updated. I mean, I got not much to do right now, but I will be doing something. So. What's up, fellas? Currently outside. It's past midnight. I'm looking at the stars, you know, and just enjoying the sky. And we're ending day 7 here. We got a lot of shit done. I think if I keep the pace up with the promoting that I'm doing, I should see bigger and better results. But I will most definitely have another video posted. It won't be an Operation Breakpoint, but I suppose my new idea is proving and showing people and encouraging people to be vulnerable, speak their experiences, speak their traumas, show you how to handle being emotional, and how to take what you experience, whatever it is, without shame, without guilt, without judgment. Why am I suddenly saying all of this? And you can hear the seriousness in my voice. Is because I felt something I haven't felt in a while. A fear, an edge, and you know, I'm taking the pain in, acknowledging that fear. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but you'll know tomorrow. I told myself throughout Operation Breakpoint I didn't know if I had anything left to let go of. I was so fucking wrong. I was further from the truth. You'll know eventually. I will get personal, and I may hurt a few people by saying what I'm saying. But it's a guilt that shouldn't be on me.
I apologize for ending Operation Breakpoint like this, but I came out of it with a lot more ideas, a lot more paths for me to take on this content creation, and my next drive and my next path that I want to get to is to be myself no matter where I go on this green earth. Thank you guys for watching. Love yourself. And we'll do this again sometime.